kind of just wanted to make a video and remind y'all that everyone goes through rough times. It's kind of just how life works, you know? You're gonna have highs and you're gonna have lows. And some of y'all might be experiencing the lows in your life. And I just wanted to remind you that just because you are experiencing the lows doesn't mean you have to be sad. You know, last year was a really tough point in my life, and I was really depressed. But now looking back on it, I realized that being depressed is not the easiest way to go through those low times. It was definitely harder for me because I didn't have a positive outlook on my low situation. So I just want to remind you guys that just because you're going through a low point in your life doesn't mean you have to be sad. You can be happy, you can be positive. You just can't always have a negative outlook on what you're going through. And I know that can be so hard, but it can, in the end, it can make things so much easier for you, just because all around it's just better to be positive. No one wants to be negative all the time. It gets hard to be negative all the time. So I just wanted to remind you guys that I know life can get hard, but just remember to stay positive through the hard times. Last year, I wrote a poem. It was called Too Hard for Me to Finish. Let me read it. Laughter usually comes when you're not even trying to be happy. My phone buzzes with a text. Just try to be happy, it reads. I stare down at it with anger. How can anyone force me to be happy? That poem was obviously written by me in a really depressed state. I was going through life at a hard time, and I was not choosing the right way to deal with that hard time. But now looking back on it, I realize how bad that was of me to go through my life like that at that point. I just wrote, how can anyone force me to be happy? But now that I'm looking at that, that's so stupid. Why was I choosing to not be happy? It was oh, I can either be sad or I can be happy, but I obviously chose to be sad. But now looking back on it, I realize how dumb that was of me. Why did I not choose being happy? And I just I want you guys to not have that regret of living a part in your life where you chose to be sad over happy. So just promise me that in any point in your life you'll always choose to be happy. And yes, there will be bad days, you're gonna be sad, that's just a given in life, but don't live your life being sad. You can live days being sad, but don't live your life. That is not a good thing. So just promise me that you'll remember that, and hopefully that'll stick with you and maybe help you for any of you guys who are going through some hard times in life right now, like I just came through. So yeah, I hope you guys like this, and I'll see you next time. Bye.